Welcome to the next episode of the Dark Web Deacon. Before we begin, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications, and check out the latest items in the Dark Web Deacon merch store. There is a link in the video description below, and become a true Dark Web enthusiast. New videos are published every Monday and Thursday. For today's episode, we're going to talk about a new piece of malware that is starting to sting users around the world. It's called BumbleBee Malware. The sophisticated BumbleBee downloader is being used in ongoing email attacks that could lead to future ransomware infections. BumbleBee specializes in stealth, according to researchers from Proofpoint, and have said, quote, BumbleBee is in active development and yields elaborate evasive techniques to include complex anti-virtualization. They've also said, unlike most other malware that uses process hollowing or DLL injection, this loader uses an asynchronous procedure call injection to start the shellcode from the commands received from the command and control system. So what does this all really mean? This is new, it's sophisticated, and it uses basically remote command and control servers to execute a lot of its operations. The threat actors using BumbleBee are associated with malware payloads that have been linked to follow-on ransomware campaigns. BumbleBee first came on the scene in March of 2022, shortly after Baza Loader disappeared from Proofpoint's telemetry, according to researchers. Baza Loader's apparent disappearance from the cybercrime landscape coincides with the timing of Conti leaks, when at the end of February, a Ukrainian researcher with access to Conti's international operations began leaking data from the cybercriminal organization. According to experts, several threat actors that typically use Baza Loader in malware campaigns have transitioned to BumbleBee. Starting in March of 2022, Proofpoint observed BumbleBee campaigns being distributed via email campaigns by at least 3 different threat actors. In one case, a DocuSign-branded email campaign was designed to trigger targets into downloading a malicious zipped ISO file purporting to be an unpaid invoice, hosted on OneDrive. The emails contained either a hyperlink asking the recipients to, quote, review the document in the body of the message, or they used HTML attachments. The ISO file contained a shortcut file named attachment.lnk, which when clicked, executed attachments.dat with the correct parameters to run the BumbleBee downloader. In a second case, a campaign used threadjacking, which is when cybercriminals reply to existing email exchanges, inserting themselves into legitimate conversations, to deliver emails with malicious zipped ISO attachments. And in a third case, emails were generated by submitting a message to a contact form on the target's website. While leaving public comments regarding the topic on the target site, the attackers made claims about stolen images on the website. These complaints contained a link to a landing page that directed the user to download the malicious ISO file. BumbleBee supports the following commands in order to try to sting the end user: SHI, which is shellcode injection, DIJ, DLL injection, DEX, download executable, SDL, uninstall loader, and INS, which allows for the enablement of persistent bots. In addition, BumbleBee contains powerful anti-analysis and invasion tactics, including sandbox and virtual machine awareness, and a check on current running processes against a hard-coded list of common tools used by malware analysts. All these things in combination will make BumbleBee a formidable tool for cybercriminals in the months ahead. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe, and provide comments, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell in order to check out future videos published twice a week.